Hey everyone, welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving straight into a seriously fascinating piece of tech that completely defies the traditional boundaries between physical size and true flagship power. We're looking at the Vivo X200 Fe and uncovering exactly how it manages to pack absolutely massive capabilities into an incredibly sleek frame. Okay, let's dive into this. For years, we've all had this deep-seated consumer anxiety, right? The idea that if you want a compact, truly pocketable phone, you simply have to accept big compromises. A smaller battery, weaker cameras, or performance that just completely throttles when things get intense. But can a compact phone truly deliver uncompromised flagship power? Well, the engineering inside the X200 Fe suggests that actually it finally can. So to see how they pulled this off, we're going to look at four key areas today: compact design and display, Z's-powered cameras, flagship performance and battery, and your everyday AI assistant. Let's jump right into part one, compact design and display. Starting right at the surface, we really have to appreciate the tight physical boundaries this device is breaking on the outside. It is just 7.99 millimeters thick and weighs a mere 186 grams. It features a 6.31-inch display, which, if you think about it, is essentially the absolute perfect sweet spot for one-handed mastery. But usually thin and light translates to, well, fragile. Not here, though. It's actually equipped with military-grade drop resistance and reinforced Gorilla Shield glass. Plus, it boasts both IP68 and IP69 ratings. That means it thrives in harsh environments. We're talking heavy rain, deep water, and even high-temperature, high-pressure water jets. So you're getting this rugged, everyday confidence without having to lug around any bulky armor. Now, what's really interesting here is this number, 5,000 nits. That is the local peak brightness of the Zeiss Master Color display. To put that into perspective, this completely solves that universal annoyance of trying to read your phone outside on a bright summer day. Even under direct, harsh sunlight, your screen visibility remains crystal clear. Seriously, you will never have to squint at the beach ever again. All right, moving on to Section 2, Zeiss-powered professional cameras. So how exactly do you fit professional-grade zooming lenses into an ultra-slim device? Well, the answer lies in some pretty brilliant optical engineering. Traditional telephoto lenses in smartphones use an L-shaped periscope path. That takes up a lot of physical space and often leads to those massive, chunky camera bumps on the back of the phone that we're all used to. But the X200 Fe utilizes an M-shaped optical path design within its trapezoidal prism periscope. This folds the light in a much more compact way, allowing Vivo to cram a massive 50-megapixel Zeiss telephoto camera inside this thin 7.99mm frame without it sticking out clumsily. It's just a brilliant workaround. And that hardware unlocks incredible creative versatility. You've got a 23mm landscape mode, a 35mm for street photography, a 50mm classic, an 85mm figure, and a 100mm close-up portrait length. Just imagine taking a weekend trip with just this device. You can seamlessly shift from capturing wide, vibrant street vibes to taking incredibly intimate, bokeh-rich close-ups of your friends. And it's all engineered with distinct Zeiss-style bokehs, like Distagon and Biotar. Honestly, it's like having a whole bag of heavy professional camera lenses perfectly distilled into one slim device. Picture this for a second. You're at an incredible concert, but bummer, you got stuck way back in the last row. Normally, pulling out your phone means you're going to get a blurry, overexposed mess of lights, right? But with that 50-megapixel telephoto lens in stage mode, the camera intelligently freezes those electrifying moments. It actually captures the lead singer at their absolute loudest and best, with crystal clarity, even from a huge distance. Okay, on to Section 3, flagship performance and battery. Because honestly, what good is a beautiful screen and a pro camera if your battery just dies by noon? That has always been the ultimate compact phone compromise. But enter this massive number, 6,500 milliamp hours, and this brilliantly illustrates how, by using third-generation silicon anode technology, they push the energy density to a staggering 845 watt-hours per liter. It literally defies the traditional physical boundaries of mobile power. It allows for over 25 hours of continuous YouTube playback, meaning, you'll probably fall asleep long before your phone ever does. But of course, even massive batteries eventually drain, and that's where the 90W flash charge steps in. Let's say you're at the airport, your flight boards in exactly 15 minutes, and you suddenly realize you completely forgot to charge your phone the night before. Panic mode, right? Well, just a 10-minute charge on this device buys you up to 3 hours of uninterrupted video streaming. It effectively cures battery anxiety for anyone who only has a few minutes to plug in while on the go. Now, this massive battery powers a seriously robust engine room, driven by the MediaTek Dimensity 9300 Plus chipset on a highly efficient 4-nanometer process. And utilizing a really unique 4+4 all-big core architecture, it hits a staggering 3.4 gigahertz clock speed. Paired with UFS 3.1 storage and up to 16 gigabytes of RAM, what this basically means is you get zero performance lag. Whether you're gaming heavily or multitasking between intense apps, you get instant data access and completely uninterrupted workflows. And you know, that top-tier performance extends to connectivity too. The X200 Fe features something called AI Superlink. It uses a 360-degree omnidirectional antenna that actually reduces signal stutter by over 37% in challenging areas. So if you're streaming a 4K video while riding deeply underground in a subway tunnel, or maybe trying to take an important call from a thick concrete parking garage, your connection stays incredibly smooth and stable. Which brings us to our final section, number 4, your everyday AI assistant. So the crucial point is that true flagship power today requires a smart brain to streamline your daily tasks. Let's look at how software completely removes friction, starting with Circle to Search. Step 1, you just circle or tap any text or image right on your screen. Step 2, it instantly searches Google for results. You don't have to switch apps, you don't have to open a browser, no copying and pasting. See a landmark in a video and want to know exactly where it is? Just circle it. It is incredibly fluid. And honestly, that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to smart productivity. AI Magic Move lets you effortlessly reframe messy photos just by dragging subjects around the canvas. AI Reflection Erase intelligently identifies and wipes away annoying glass glares from your window shots. Then you have the Smart Call Assistant, which provides real-time translation and even generates summaries of your calls. Traveling? AI Screen Translation gives you one-tap reading of foreign websites. And finally, Vivo DocMaster acts as a universal viewer for your PDFs, Word documents, and even Xmind diagrams. It is a highly capable assistant just working quietly in the background to make your life easier. To tie it all together, the device features Google Gemini built right in. You can chat directly with Gemini to supercharge your creativity, have it help you draft tricky emails, or even plan out complex events in an absolute instant. It makes it abundantly clear that true flagship power isn't just about having the biggest battery or the sharpest physical lens. It's about having cutting-edge, accessible software that proactively helps you accomplish things. We started this explainer by asking a simple question. Can a compact phone truly deliver flagship power without compromises? Well, by examining the source material, the Vivo X200 Fe really proves that the paradox of power is essentially a thing of the past. It seamlessly blends a military-grade slim design with a monstrous 6500 mAh battery, a professional Zeiss telephoto lens tucked cleverly into an M-shaped prism, and a deeply integrated AI brain. So, with uncompromised flagship power, pro-level cameras, and an intelligent assistant all resting effortlessly in the palm of your hand, how will you capture your world next?